Yes, of course, discipline does not have to look or feel like punishment. And in this video, let's talk about how gentle discipline can be rooted in kindness and consistencies, how these can create sustainable growth, and discover how to build habits without guilt, pressure, or burnout. Hey, my love, welcome back to today's video. Thanks for popping in again and thanks for joining. Thanks for always coming back to support your girl and watch my video. I hope as you support me, my videos are also supporting you. So, on today's video, we'll be talking about the power of gentle discipline, the power of being gentle to ourselves while at the same time still being disciplined, not being harsh to ourselves, but still being disciplined and not feeling as if we are in the soldier zone, we are training for war just because we're trying to be disciplined. Yes, of course, I know I've talked about discipline over motivation, but always understand the angles I'm coming from when I does my video. Yes, I've talked about discipline over motivation, and today I'm talking about how you can also be how you can also focus on your goal, trying to be disciplined even when you're not inspired or motivated, but at the same time not making it feel as if it's a pressure, you're pressuring yourself, or you're trying to be harsh to yourself, or showing doing it because of guilt or fear. So that is what I'll be going deep to give you better understanding and understand the difference or the angles I'm coming from when I talk about discipline over motivation, and at the same time the power of gentle discipline, doing these things that you want to do, facing your goal, doing your or, facing your goal at the same time, doing these things because you're disciplined, you have to do it because it's what you have to do at the same time, but you're not doing it because you're being harsh to yourself, or doing it as a form of fear or pressure, as if you're preparing for a war. And when you're doing this, you're feeling as if you always have to be correct, no mistake has to be made, and this always comes in fear. This always comes from fear, pressure, or past experiences, and this does not make you to be consistent. This helps you to quit. This makes you to quit even before you get to that place, before you achieve your goal, and this helps you to think that you are lazy, you can't do it because other people are doing it. It's because of you're not putting flexibility, you're putting pressure and hardness on yourself. So let's go deep to the video. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe if you wish to, and stay to the end of this video because I know it's going to impact you. Now, the first question that I've been asking you is that whenever you hear about the word discipline, what is the first word that comes into your head? Whenever someone tells you that you have to, whenever I say the word like discipline over motivation, what is the first word that comes into your head? Because we think about discipline equals to toughness. You think about to be disciplined, you have to be tough. You have to be hard to yourself. You have to always hold yourself accountability. Of course, you have to hold yourself accountability, but in a kind and compassion way. But in our head, in our day-to-day life, and the kind of society that we've grown up, we think discipline equals to toughness. And whenever someone says the word, you have to be disciplined, or whenever you hear the word you have to be disciplined, you feel as if you have to be tough to yourself. You feel as if you have to you have to be tight. No, you have to create straight rules for yourself. You have to always go straight, no bending, no mistake, no failure, and this creates pressures and burnout. And because of this, like I said in the intro before, it's not going to make you reach that destination, and it's not going to make you achieve that goal. And because of this harshness, you often quit on time, you burn out, and you have always feel of guilt. You always feel of guilt, especially when it comes to work hard. Let me use work hard and money as an example. This is the day-to-day example that you will see with people around us. These are examples that I feel as if it's really relatable. It's things that you see every day, or it might even be something that's happening in your life right now that will feel really street around. We feel really we have to make strict rules around. We have to make, make ourselves accountable in a very harsh way, not in a comfortable way. And we have to take this discipline to toughness. No room for mistakes. And when you made mistake, or when you fail, it brings fear, it brings guilt into your heart, it brings guilt into you, and it brings guilt into you. These are coming from fear. These are coming from shame. Now, I said I wanted to use two examples, but I just remembered one, which is most of the things that we create discipline, strict rules on ourselves, hardness on ourselves, toughness on ourselves, because we're trying to discipline ourselves. One of them is money, the other one is work hard, and the other one is dieting. And this workout and dieting is the same, because working out, yes, you want to stay in good shape, but most people think working out is because you're trying to lose weight. And trying to lose weight and you're working out, you're also including your diet, right? So money, let me just say money and workout. Now, for example, you're trying to save money every single week or every single month when your salary comes. If, for example, you receive your check every week, or you receive your check every month, you decided to always keep something aside, as maybe in a savings bank. And for the time or the month that you could not keep something, you feel bad, you feel shame, you feel different kind of way, nasty. You start having different thoughts in your head, that you are lazy, you're not good with money, you spend any things like. But you have to remember that this is not your fault. Or sometimes, because you're trying to be strict, you're creating strict rules for yourself, you want to be disciplined with your money, you refuse to even spend one penny extra for something that you feel that you want. You refuse to even get something that you know that you want this in deeply, it's important for you, it's going to help you. You refuse to get it. If, for example, your phone is bad and you're creating content and you know that you can buy another phone to continue creating your content, because this is going to help you in future, or buy a new computer for a better editing, you feel as if you have the money, but because you're saving it, you've created strict discipline, strict rules for yourself. You refuse to do it because you feel as if you investing on this thing is going to stop you for being disciplined, being hard on yourself, or being harsh. Things like this. But it's important to you, but you just want to continue saving, adding extra income, adding extra penny to buy or get something that you need. It's not like you're wasting money. It's not like you don't want to invest on yourself, or save more for yourself for the future. But these are the things that you need. Does not mean that you're not being disciplined. You have to learn how to be disciplined in the right and compassionate way, and this is what we'll be talking about. And when it comes to diet, we take it extra. When it comes to diet and workout, we take it overboard. I feel like people take it overboard. People take it extra, and they don't have any bit of flexibility. Why? Because people quit even before they get to that place. People quit before even they get to that result, or they see the result. It's because of this harshness, this toughness, this straight discipline, no room for mistake, that we are always forcing ourselves into, that we're always giving ourselves, which is not supposed to be like this, because you're supposed to create discipline that is going to be flexible for you. Now, I said discipline over motivation does not mean that you have to be hard to yourself. Now you want to go to the gym 5 times in a week, because this is what you've heard people said, that you have to go to the gym 5 times in a week for you to lose that weight, for you to get in shape. These are the kind of food that you need to eat. You've go to eat, you've watched all your gurus from YouTube, and you're willing, and you want to create this strict discipline. And you start, and the day you messed up, or the day you could not continue with the diet, or the day maybe you fell apart, you went out and you ate something different, or you ate a piece of pizza, or you did not eat salad for that day, you ate something different, you feel bad, you feel shit, you start insulting yourself, telling yourself how bad you are, how lazy you are, you can never get your body shape. Or the day you face to go to the gym, to go do work hard, since you've decided to go, at the first, when the momentum is there, when you are inspired, when you're being motivated, it's very, very sweet. Like, you decide, I want to be going to the gym 5 times in a week, I want to be hitting healthy. Yes, it's cool, it's easy. But when the momentum when you're not inspired, when the motivation is not here, when you don't longer listen to your favorite YouTuber or someone that inspired you, or when you even listen to them, their words doesn't just feel as before, which means you're losing your momentum and you're getting tired and you feel like you're getting stuck. Why? Because it's because that you didn't had any kind of flexibility. You feel being hard to yourself, being harsh, creating strict rule is something that is going to make you get that achievement. It's something that's going to make you get that body shape. It's something that's going to make you keep going. This does not lead to sustainable results. This does not make you to be consistent. This makes you to even quit before you get to that place. This makes you to burn out. This is creating pressure for yourself. This is making you like think that you are lazy. This is making you think as if you can never be consistent. This is making you think as if you can never be good with money, with spending, with saving. This is making you think as if people that have achieved their perfect body shape or lose that weight, they are more better than you. This make you feel as if to be consistent in the gym, people are just procrastinating, people are just saying it, they're not doing it. This make you feel as if you're being pressured and you feeling as a failure, feeling as a failure because you can't continue. Why some of these things happen just because you messed up once, just because you thought I should be going in straight road, but something happened and I fell off, so I can't continue. I just have to give up. Some of this happen because you think your favorite YouTubers or the people, the gurus that you listen about that tell you about to be discipline yourself about things, they never made mistake. They never at least eat junk food even at once, even when they were trying to lose that weight. Or they never overspend even when they were trying to save. They never maybe skip days even when they try to be consistent with the gym. Because sometimes you think as if this person that I'm following, did they even made any mistake? They was straight the way they were saying it, they was consistent, they was straight, they never gave up, they was always there, things like this. But for you, sweetheart, to create a sustainable change, and to be consistent with that change, it's for you to make every single or discipline or every single decision that you want to make in your life. Because you being disciplined with whatever that you want to be, it might be saving with your money, it might be your time trying to lose, whatever it is in your life, it's a decision. But for you trying to make this decision, discipline has to come in, and you have to always choose discipline over motivation, even when you don't feel like, even when you don't want to do it. But creating this discipline over motivation, like I said, even when you don't feel like you don't want to do it, you have to be kind with yourself. You have to make it flexible to your own kind of routine, to your own kind of person, your time, your space, your body, your nervous system, your body reaction to everything is not the same with someone that you're looking up to. Somebody can go to the gym 5 times in a week without even feeling it, but that sometimes people might tell you that they started it like this and it's still going like this. Sometimes they started it one step at a time. Instead of going for 1 hour, they started 10 minutes, and step by step they started trusting themselves and creating this momentum and getting used to it. So when it comes to discipline, you have to start from one step. Take one step, one simple or little step every single day to start trusting yourself, to start building that connection to yourself, and start looking for ways that works for you. Now I'm doing YouTube now. I'm being disciplined trying to do this YouTube. YouTube is not for everybody. I still the same time, it's not everybody that comes to YouTube has changed the lives of thousands of people. I still the same time, everybody want to do YouTube. It's not everybody that are going to be successful in the YouTube space. Social media has changed the life of people. Why? Because people have decided to be disciplined. People have decided to be disciplined and be flexible on it. Yes, it has changed their life, but not everybody were able to wait or discipline themselves to get that result or to get to that place that they are going to. Why? Because we create this streetness of no sign of room of mistake. These strict rules for ourselves that we have to be disciplined. We have to do it like this. We have to do it perfect. We have to do it in this kind of way. Our camera have to be sharp. This kind of discipline, and it makes you fall off even before getting to that place. And when you fall off, you refuse to start again because you see yourself as a failure and you see yourself as lazy. But when you start from one place, even if you're trying to be consistent, now let me don't just beat around the bush or don't just continue talking without my book here. Let me just stay on track. What gentle discipline looks like. Now, I've talked about the toughness. When we think about discipline, what we think about, we always have that thought of toughness. We have to be tough to ourselves. We have to be harsh to ourselves. We have to be strong. We have to be strict. No room for mistake, as if we're in a military ground. Of course, that's what you think you heard. But discipline at the same time can also be gentle. It can be gentle if you make it flexible. And when you make discipline to you gentle and flexible, it remains sustainable. It creates sustainable growth to you, and you remain consistent. But when you make it as if you are in a war ground, you have to fight with something, you have to always be in that place, it's not going to be sustainable, and it's not going to build lasting growth. So now, what gentle discipline looks like to you? If you're in this place right now, you're feeling exhausted because you're just trying to do without rest. Take a pause, listen to this part. This might be the most important part in this video. It's first, encourage yourself the way you would encourage a friend. If, for example, a friend came to you crying to your shoulder that I messed up, I was supposed to do a keto program for weight loss or go to the gym 5 days. This is what my instructor told me, to go to the gym 5 days or 4 days in a week, and these are the diets that I'm supposed to hit to lose weight. But this week I messed up. This week I could not, something happened, life happened. I ate a piece of pizza. I ate something different for my diet, and I only went to the gym 2 days or even 1 day. Or if I had not went, and I feel as if I'm going back. I feel as if I can't I can't lose this weight. I feel as if people that are doing it are more better than me. What would be the best advice that you would give this person? As a best friend, as a bestie, what would be the best advice you give? You'll be kind to this person, you'll be lovable, you tell this person, don't worry, you can do it, this just happened, this is life, you're going to start next week again. Don't forget about this part that it happened, you are meant to make mistakes, this is why you're human, don't worry, things like this, and next week you're going to continue, start again and be strong. These are meant to happen. Because you're trying to lose weight does not mean that you're not going to make any mistake. So when it comes to saving, you're trying to save money. There are some ways, for example, you're trying to always keep $50 or €50 apart every single week, and you want to be disciplined to yourself. You don't even want to spend extra for things that you want or things that you love, because you're trying to be disciplined. So for you to be gentle with yourself and gentle with your discipline, when there are some weeks that there are different expenses, there are some weeks that things just happen, maybe the bills increase, the food stuff, you have to get something different, things like this. You might just decide, okay, this week is different or this month is different. Instead of keeping the $50 or €50, let me keep €20. Next month, let's see how it goes. I'm going to do better. You were encouraging yourself. You're being your own self cheerleader. You're clapping for yourself instead of downgrading yourself, or always trying to talk down on yourself, or always trying to make yourself believe that you can never do it. It's never possible because you're trying, but it's not working. Why? Because you are creating a gentle discipline for yourself, and you're making it flexible for yourself, and you're not making it harsh, but you're still working towards your goal. You're not giving up. You're still choosing discipline, because you're keeping the $20 or continue again next week, even when you did something wrong this first week. It's you choosing discipline over motivation, because now you deciding, okay, things did not go out well this week, let me keep $20 instead of $50. Yes, of course, the motivation is not there, it's not going as planned, things just happen, and you still decided, okay, let me keep $20. It's you choosing discipline over motivation. And the other one is Being consistent, it's by, like I said before, flexibility. You have to always understand your time, your space. If it's something that I can do workout, it's not. Some people, I feel as if some people take this in too personal, that you always have to go to the gym to do workout. It's something that you can might just go and do some walk, take some walk, do some run, very something simple, and still keep yourself healthy and strong. Things like this. Look at your schedule. Look at your own kind of person. Do you think I need to go to the gym? Because I think some people go to the gym just to show up, to feel as if they are going to the gym. There are different ways to stay fit. There are different ways to do workout. Try this part if it works for you, and try another part if it does not work for you. That's why I said something about YouTube is not for everybody. People are still cashing out. People are still making a lot of money, even if they're on YouTube or not on YouTube. So it's not even everybody that's still on YouTube that's still going to be successful. So try the best way that works for you. Be consistent and make it flexible for you so that you can be consistent on it. And these practical ways are, instead of you thinking that let me start the workout in 1 hour, you can start 10 minutes. Let me start saving 100 euro monthly or 2 weeks. You can say, let me start saving 50 euro to see how the expenses go. Little by little, as I continue building trust with myself and I see the how I'm saving, how I'm working on it, I'll start increasing the savings. And reward your effort, not reward the result. Rewarding your effort is telling yourself that you did well. Even when something happened yesterday, you fell apart from the rules that you created for yourself, you still continue today without feeling you're lazy, without feeling it's not possible for you, without feeling it's not for your kind of person. You still continue and you still keep on going. Rest is part of discipline. Don't ever think because you be disciplined, you create straight rules for yourself, you cannot rest. There are days that you have to take break. Of course, there are days that you have to take breaks. There are days that you have to rest, because you resting is creating those momentum again, bringing back those vibes, those energy, and starting strong again. Don't ever think because you want to be focused, you want to make it, you can't rest. There are times that your body just needs that rest. Your brain, every part of you needs that rest for you to gain back that momentum, strategize again, and keep on going. Look at the way I'm setting my hands. And always before I go, sweetheart, I know this video is imparted to you because I've talked about things that you think about or thought about whenever you hear discipline, and I've also talked about what gentle discipline look like. Now, I thought about things that you hear in your head or think in your head whenever you hear about discipline, and how harsh discipline shows up, and what gentle discipline looks like, how to create gentle habits, how to create gentle discipline for yourself, how not to be harsh or be hardened to yourself. I've talked about it, and I've also talked about practical ways to apply gentle discipline. Few practical ways to apply discipline. This is the last way that I just talked about now. And the last one is, try to notice an habit that you can approach more gently this week. Notice an habit that this week you feel as if you've been so harsh on. You've created strict rules on. No room for mistake, because if you fail, it's going to create guilt, and because of this, you're creating pressure for yourself, burnout, and shame. Notice this habit and try to be gentle with yourself and this habit. And I will be rounded up with this: is consistency with kindness always lasts longer than pressure. Consistency with kindness always lasts longer than pressure. So love, thanks for watching this video to the end, and thanks for staying to this time. I love you and I appreciate you. See you on my next video. Peace.